Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for joining week 4 workshop. As you know that from this week onwards, you will be experiencing different entrepreneurs from different industries who will be sharing their best entrepreneurial practices. And mainly they are focusing on their networking, their ties, weak ties, their strong ties, and they will be also sharing their entrepreneurial experiences with us, that how they are overcoming different challenges and how they were persistent throughout the troublesome period. So today, the first session, we're starting with our own Sunway uh, alumni now, right?
Hello.
Previously you were student, right? Now you are the fresh graduate. So who just graduated from BENT, our program, which is a entrepreneurship program offered by Sunway Business School in Department of Management. He's a fresh graduate, first class honor student, right?
Yeah, I
Also,
haven't really graduated yet.
yeah,
Soon.
but we can
Good
say, yeah.
assignment.
And then also got the dean, and also you achieved the Dean List Award,
Or
right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, yes. Yeah,
Hopefully.
it will be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it is always for the students who got above 3.5 something. Yeah, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
all right.
We will
Okay.
see this. Okay. So, Louis Ong um, was also the vice president of Sunway International Business Society as well, and he was the main idea person behind the fashion forum that was held in 2022.
Yeah.
And then me and my team, we innovated that project in 2023 and make it more sustainable
Mm-hmm.
fashion show. So he is not only a very successful student, he also has started his own business. So today we will be hearing from his experiences, and we will learn more about his business. And I hope that and this will be the motivation for every student, especially those who are willing to start their own businesses, right? So I'm not taking enough time. So over to you, Lois.
Okay, so first and foremost, I would like to thank Dr. Shanas for having me here. This is probably like my 5th or 6th time here to share about my experience. I hope that all of you would be able to get something out of it, because I would say I'm probably only 1 or 2 years older than all of you. I'm only 22, yeah. And yeah, so I will begin sharing, and if there's any question, you may leave in the chat. And after that, at the very end, I will be answering one by one. Feel free to ask anything as long as I think it helps you. And you just ask. Okay? So I will begin sharing my screen, okay? Let me know if everyone can can see.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So one moment. I will put present. Okay, so once again, hello everyone. I'm Louis Ong. I am the founder of Sneaker Durian, and Sneaker Durian is a sneaker customization company. And I will tell you what we do in general later, but here is today's agenda. So we'll start off with introduction of myself, and then later I will go on to what I do, what is Sneaker Durian about, and also how it started. Next, I'll be moving on into something more towards your academic side, which is how to build a network in a business, and also what's the importance of strong ties and weak ties along with their example. And before I end the session, I will be going through the challenges that I've been through and how I gone through those major challenges in my business. Lastly, will be Q&A session. And super important is that there will be a giveaway at the very end. There are 5 small presents to be given out to 5 different individuals. So just take note, write down, or screenshot all the slides that you can see. So who knows, maybe the questions will be within the slides. I mean, it will be within the slides. Okay, so without delaying, I will focus on the next thing. So yeah, once again, Louis Ong. I'm the founder of Sneaker Durian Enterprise. And then I am a Sunway alumni. I just graduated back about 2.5 months ago, August 2024, and I majored in entrepreneurship. So I also went through the study abroad program under Sunway University to go to University of California, Berkeley, under the name called Startup Semester 2022. And what I do in my free time, other than doing my business, is I jog, and then also I love to collect coins, which is a very old man hobby, not the Bitcoin, but actual coin. And lastly is painting. So next. So now, if you are very free, you can go on your Instagram, look up sneaker_durian. Sneaker_durian. There you can find all my artwork that I've been posted. So Sneaker Durian is a sneaker customization company where I run it at home, and it's a home-based business. I started back in 2017 when I was Form 3, which is around 15 years old. And then how I started this business, if you may ask. Uh, I am a sneakerhead. I started to collect sneaker ever since I was about 13 years old. And then about 2 years time, I've been doing some reselling, this and that. But I see there's too many same sneaker. I don't like it. I don't want to have the same shoe as everybody else. So I'm a handicraft person. I love to do handcrafts. So to me, it came very natural. I just saw it online that people are painting their shoes. I was like, why not? Let's try it out. I went to Popular Bookstore. I bought a few paint and paintbrushes and start painting on it. After I painted on it, I posted on social media and my own social media, and then everybody say like, "Hey, damn cool! Can you do one for me as well?" I was like, "Oh, that's a business opportunity over there." Then eventually, people start giving me their shoes for me to paint for them, and I've been doing that ever since. So next. So this is what our service that we are providing. First is sneaker customization, where we do painting, sewing, reconstruction, and also embroidery and more. Yeah, anything you can think of, as long as you got the idea to dream, we got the idea to do for you. So if you are very into this kind of thing, you can let me know and I can customize for you as well. Anyways, the second one is that I also provide customization workshop. As you can see in the picture in the middle, you can see like 5 person. I'm in the middle. So that was me giving this customization workshop for Genting Cruise. So I'm teaching their crew how to paint so that they can have this customization activity on board. And then lastly is a corporate project where I complete their corporate shoes. Yeah. So moving on next. So these are some of our partners, including Caltex, AirAsia. If you know the yellow hashtag T, it's actually uh an Indian rapper. It's called Rabbit Mac. So I also customize for them. And yeah, there's more on. Okay, next. So here is the important part of your academic and okay, based on all the slides you can see here is very generic, but how I would do is I elaborate based on my experience, and through that maybe it can be applicable for your exam as well. So um, what is a building network? I'm pretty sure all of you knows what is networking, right? Basically, when you go to when you first enter into university, you start making friends and you start joining clubs and society to know more people. Who knows? Maybe one day they became a CEO or someone or a very well-known lawyer. Who knows? So in that case, networking is very important. And all of you know that it creates opportunity for you in the future. You don't know when it will be useful. So just expand your network as wide as possible, but also knowing which person is worth the time investing in building a network. Some person is just not really applicable or like not really suitable for you in your business. So in that case, then you have to know, like, you have to filter it out. Not saying that you being judgmental, but just take note on or I would say be more purposeful when you are building the network, not in a bad way. Okay. And then so how I do my building network in creating opportunity is that I know that I'm in this sneaker customization industry. So when I was having my internship, I went into one of the company. It's called Sneakerla. Sneakerla is one of the biggest sneaker event in Malaysia, event organizer in Malaysia. That's why I went into there, because I know that as long as I get a step closer into the industry and closer to the big players, I know I can have more opportunities for myself as well. So that's what I meant by be more purposeful when you're building network. Know who to approach to, but not being fake. Okay, very important. You have to make a clear line. The second thing about building network is to have a knowledge sharing and expertise. So by knowing more people, just like you knowing the top student in class, you know that he or she must have some tips for you to study or a way for you to study so that you can get 100 marks or something like that. Okay, so when you connect to the right person, they would be able to share you their own expertise. Let's say if I am not very good at accounting, which I am actually not, then I will look up for somebody who are good at accounting and then ask them for advice. So in that case, try to know what are your weaknesses. So if you know that you are bad at programming, but you want to do a business about doing some Web4 related things or blockchain related things. So these are things that you don't know, but you want to get into it and you see an opportunity. In that case, you get to know person who knows about that skill very, very in depth. So know them, they will tell you what can be done, what cannot be done, and also give you some advices. All right. So third is to access to resources. Through a lot of network that you have built, not just about knowledge and expertise. You may also know somebody who could be your long-term mentor teaching you, or even angel investor to invest in your next startup, or even becoming your co-founder in your business. So all of this it's very helpful, especially when you have a very wide network from different demographic, different geography also. Because let's say if you want to tap into overseas market, then you have their local over there. It'll be way easier. Okay. Same goes, even if you're an international student here, if you want to build a business, I know it's a bit difficult for you to open yourself. I think it's probably some restriction that you need to have a local here. So in that case, it's how you can find your co-founder. So expand your network, very important. Lastly is increase visibility. So if let's say you are very well at doing let's say for me, if I'm very good at sneaker customization, anybody who sees it, they will say, "Oh, that's so cool. I never seen someone who does it before." So they would tell somebody else when they see an opportunity. Let's say if somebody say, "Oh, my shoe kind of dirty," then they will think of me. Then they will introduce me to somebody else. So that's how it goes both ways. You build network, somebody else would help you to promote your brand or you as a person as well. So keep expanding your network. There's no harm. All right. And next. Okay. So now it comes to the strong ties and weak ties. So strong ties, what does it mean? And also weak ties, what does it mean? Based on Google, strong ties is a close relationship. where the strong ties are the people who you have close personal relationship with, such as friends, family, trusted colleague. These are the people you communicate with regularly, have deep trust with, and spend a lot of time build a connection. So, in a plain way to explain is that all your close friend, all your family, anyone who you can trust, these are the people who are considered as strong ties. And I will explain the weak ties on the other hand later. Okay. So, how does it help you and how important it is to have strong ties in a business? Firstly, here are three, which is emotional support, safety net, and trust and reliability. These are the three, but doesn't mean it's only these three. Could be more. So, maybe I can just explain all of these three first, based on my experience, and then I add up more of my own examples on the importance. Okay, so in the strong ties relationship, it's very relational, where people put in their actual emotion in when they are talking to you. It's not just like business, money, money. They actually care about you. They don't want you to fail. Okay, so the emotional support part is that when you are going through some challenges that is very difficult, they will always be there for you and they will give you advices that they think is the best for you. And when you are going through a very happy moment, they will also be there to be happy for you, to cheer for you. So these are the person who are considered as strong ties. Next is the safety net. So let's say if you one day you got scammed by let's say if you're running a cake business, you have been making cakes for about 2-3 years, business is pretty good, and then suddenly there's a person come to you and tell you, hey, I want you to make me 50 cakes. I want it to be done by this week, and I will pay you once I get it. And then they claim themselves as a very big company. So suddenly you thought, whoa, this big company came to me and then asked me to order like 50 cakes. Let's do it. Like, irregardless if they're paying deposit or not, just do it. Who knows? Suddenly, at the last day, they say, oh, the one ready. Oh, how? Or maybe they are even not the actual company that they claim they are. So in that case, you will be very demotivated. Like all the time you have spent, you thought that you got a good deal, you got to close a big deal, and also you thought that people has been your brand has been expanding so well, but turns out you are not. You got scammed. So in that case, the strong types come in. The strong ties, the person like your friends, family, all of them will come in and they will cheer you up, they will help you out also. Let's say they help you to distribute it out, to sell it out to other peers of their own friends, so that all the 50 cakes won't go into waste because you have already made it and you cannot consume all 50 cakes by yourself. Neither if you just give it out for free, it's gonna be like quite a financial burden for a small company. So yeah, this is where your strong ties come in and help you out. Okay, and then lastly is trust and reliability. So you see, when you are opening up a new venture, let's say suddenly today you want to have a website developing company, you want to open up this company where you help people to develop websites. In that case, maybe you are a very good IT developer, but you don't know how to market your item. You don't know how to do your finances. You don't know what are the business procedure that you need to go through, like how to set up your own company, register with the SSM, this and that. You don't know all of this. Then maybe you may need a co-founder. Maybe you need a co-founder. Not doesn't mean you need a co-founder, okay? Maybe you may need a co-founder. So who knows? Your close friend might be the one that you can trust on, so that you can open up the company with them. And that's how I also recommend because if you know a person well, even before you start a business, very likely the business will sustain. Maybe there are ups and downs when you are making decision because both of you cared about the business a lot. Maybe there's disputes, but in the end, that's how it lasts longer, and grow better for the company because all of you put in your effort, okay? And you can trust and rely on each other when starting out a business. So now I'll be giving my example of having a strong tie relationship. So um my girlfriend is actually helping me out in customization as well. So when I'm doing my business, sometimes I need manpower. I cannot be doing, let's say there's an order for 20 pairs, and then I cannot finish all 20 pairs by time. So then she will come and help out. And whenever I'm facing challenges, which I'll be brief you at the very end, I will share you one of my challenges. It was quite detrimental for me at the time when I went through it. And yeah, she also gave me very good emotional support. Same goes my family as well, because that my family has also been supporting me ever since I was doing this business since I was 15 years old. Because if let's say you think back when you were 15 years old, you are still studying in Form 3. Uh, while for okay, not to say you all are studying only lah. I'm not really sure lah, but most of the peers of mine were just studying and having their own sweet time. So, but I was running my own business. Whenever I came home from school, I'll start painting. I'll start doing my own business, and my friends going out on outings, I couldn't go. So all of this, my parents would tell me, it's okay. You rather work hard now than work hard later. Yeah, enjoy later. So yeah, my parents has also been supporting me throughout this entire business journey. Okay, so I hope you understand the strong ties. And now I'll move on into the weak ties. So according to Google again, also, weak ties is known as casual relationship, where weak ties are more casual relationship like acquaintances, people you met at networking events, or connection you have through social media. You don't interact with them often, and the relationship is not as deep. Okay, after saying this, you may think that, oh, I would just need strong ties. I don't need weak ties. Weak ties is for people who are fake. No, it's not true. Weak ties and strong ties are both important. Take note, weak ties and strong ties are both important. It has its own pros and cons on its own. So you need to know when to seek for a weak tie, when to seek for a strong tie to help you grow. Okay? So for strong ties just now was like very emotional, like friend, family, very good colleague. These are the person. But for weak ties, is person who you only talk to them when it's related to that matter. Let's say if you know your friend is very good at IT developing, you only go to them, or maybe not your friend lah. You only know that person as someone as the IT guy. Then you only go to them when you have IT issue, right? But the guy who helps you out when you have the IT issue, he will make sure that you will get through the problem. So in that case, it gives you a solution to things that you needed to be get done lah. Okay, so the first benefit is it opens up new opportunity. How I could say this is let's say for me, right, uh I have the internship. I had two internship as actually. The first internship I had was the Sneaker lah that I mentioned just now, the sneaker event company. And the second internship I had is under Ringgit Plus. So Ringgit Plus, I'm not sure if you guys heard before, but it's a credit card aggregator company. where you apply credit card, you compare credit card or business loans or personal loans, this kind of thing. So how I got into both of this internship, I did not just randomly shoot my shot. I actually got to know the founder of both through my business. So the first one, the Sneakerla, the founder is Mr. Brian Botachin. Yeah, Botachin is his Instagram name lah. So he actually commissioned me a pair of shoes for me to customize for him. And then just nice that time I had 3 months off before my next semester. So I told him, can I internship at your place? He's like, go ahead, come on in. That's how I got into my first internship. And the second one was Ringgit Plus, and the founder also gave me the opportunity where he initially wanted to customize shoes for his friend. And then the next pair, he saw it very nice already. Then he asked me, can you customize me another pair? And he gave me a logo. When I see the logo, it was so obvious that it's the brand. And I asked him, are you from Ringgit Plus? And then he told me, yeah. And then I look it up. Apparently, he's the CEO. And I was just a 20 years old student, 20 years old uni student. So I was like, whoa, I get to meet this kind of people. And no doubt, immediately I'm like, can I get my internship, my internship over at your place? And it's like, yes, come over. And that's how I got into both of my internship. So these are the weak ties where you know them close enough, but not through like very deeply. You know them as a person, they are very helpful, they know how to help you. They also know that you had potential, then they will help you out. Okay. So next is diverse perspective. So when you met somebody new, they would have different opinions than you. Their thinking may be total 180 different than you. But you as a person has to be very understanding and very open-minded. Don't be too narrow-minded because people, let's say from different culture, they came to you. You have to try to learn and adapt. Why are they doing this kind of thing? Why are they like this? Why do they think that way? So through that, let's say if you want to brainstorm a new idea, maybe it's better if you had somebody older or somebody from another country, somebody from different culture to talk to you and think about that thing. Let's say you have a business idea. You thought that let's say sneaker cleaning, it's very common like 2-3 years ago, as like there are a lot of shops, sneaker cleaning shops open up. But if you go to some other Southeast Asia country, sneaker cleaning has been part of their culture. They bring around their sneaker cleaning tools, they go around and then they ask you, sir, do you want to clean your shoes? Madam, do you want to clean your shoes? And they will just straight away clean your shoes right on the spot outside when you're eating your mihun or something like that. So that's very common in their country. So if you want to open a sneaker cleaning store over there, it might not work. Okay. But in Malaysia, back then, there wasn't any. So that's where you need to ask your weak ties person to check if which item, which business idea can work at where. Okay. So lastly is a broader network. As you have more weak ties person, that means is somebody who are not within your circle. As you can see, right, on the most right top there, there's a blue shirt guy. He's somebody outside the network and he's planning to join into the network. So let's say if you already have a lot of friends who thinks the same as you, who has the same experience as you since young, maybe it's time to move out, step out of your comfort zone. Go out, seek for new people, ask them, talk to them, make new friends. Through my experience when I was in UC Berkeley, California, I was there for about 6 months time, and I go under the startup semester, which is a entrepreneurship program lah, where we will get to meet people who are founders within the Silicon Valley and angel investors as well. So, and all the venture capitalists. So knowing people from different country, including other students in Thailand, students from France, students from Korea, all of this really helps you to learn more about the different culture and how businesses can be run differently. Okay, so both weak ties and strong ties are important, and you need both to be successful in your venture. Okay, so now I'll move on. Here we go. So persistence in overcoming challenges. Okay, so maybe I should first start off with my challenges. My challenge, not challenges, just one that I want to give because that was one of the most memorable one I had. And if you can see the meme there, I was pretty much like that when I went through that challenge. So story time. I was approached by a company. It's called Chips something. Okay. It's a cookie brand in Malaysia, yellow color. Okay, pretty much you already know. And it has a mascot on. It looks like a pimple man. But okay, jokes aside, that company approached me. They wanted to do a giveaway for their initiative. Usually they will do giveaways such as going to London to and fro, the tickets, or even giving motorcycles, cars, and all of that. But at that season, they wanted to make 100 pairs of customization shoes, and they start looking around who can make a custom shoes of their brand for 100 pairs, and they reach out to me. They have discussed everything. We have went through back and forth for about 6 months long in total. It wasn't like consistently 6 months, but here and there, here and there, here and there, add up to about 6 months long. And to the point where we actually closed the deal already, everything agreed upon. And I've already received the first payment of deposit. Then they suddenly, in 2, 3 days after the payment, they called me up. They told me, bro, I have a news for you. Can we have a call? And I was like, sure. So when I called him, the first thing he told me was, bro, I'm really sorry, but this thing doesn't work out. We have found another supplier. Whoa, I was so shocked. The moment where we have already completed everything, even discussed everything, I gave them all the ideas I had for the giveaway, how it should work, what sizes to order, this and that. I literally helped them out in the half of the journey in customization sneaker. I solved a lot of their problems, a lot of questions that they don't know because they are just another marketing company, because they outsource it to somebody else. But they have no clue about sneaker customization, and I gave them a lot of advices. But turns out in the very end, they went with another person, went with another company. And I was so frustrated, like, walao, you spent all my 6 months, I gave you all of this idea, and then you just pull out like that. So through that, I learned to be more wary of myself, and also learn to be more careful when dealing with any person, especially big clients. They may pull out as well. Doesn't mean that you see a big brands, they are like confirm trusted. No, it doesn't mean like that. Business is business. If they see that there is more pros than cons, or there is more cons than pros to themselves, they might just move on and kick you aside. Okay, because they don't really know you in person. Yeah. And so that's how my challenge is. So how I went through it, these are the 4 key ideas that I went through it. First, stay adaptable. Okay, don't be stubbornly sticking to one way of doing things. Okay, so let's say usually my challenge coping mechanism is to go out running, because if I go and run, if I exhaust myself, then I would be I'll be all okay. But this one to me was so big hit because the the idea was this is about almost a six figure, or was it a six figure? I've forgotten. But yeah, it's a very big deal for me as a small company. And then it suddenly just took away. So that was a very big hit to me. So I actually went out to talk to my friends, all my strong ties, my parents. Yeah, so they gave me a lot of encouragement and emotional support to go through this, because all the effort you have put in suddenly gone into waste, and all the opportunity you thought you have, it went into waste as well. Okay. Next is to embrace failure as a learning tool. So in a business, you definitely face up and down. And when you're going through the downside, you should think about, if you haven't run this business, you wouldn't even have to you wouldn't even get to learn all of this thing. And you need to go through all of this low season so that you appreciate it when you are at the high season. Okay. So failure is a must one. It will definitely come up when you come into your business. So just keep yourself motivated. It's okay to cry, it's okay to feel sad. Go for a 3 weeks break and come back stronger. Okay. Next is to stay focused on the why, which I did a lot. I was like, I'm at this junction where I'm thinking, wow, if the next company come to me again, it's gonna give me the same problem, or likely this thing could happen again in maybe 2 3 years time. So now it comes to why am I doing this? Why why should I continue to persevere through? It's because sneaker customization is what I like. Doing my own thing is what I like. Being my own boss, having my own flexibility is what I like. Okay, to a certain point, is what I like. So um that's how you can try to apply when you're overcoming your challenge, not just in business. Same goes. Even if you are going through some other challenges, this may be applicable as well. Lastly is to build a support system. So similarly, you may need to seek for a mentor where you can ask them, okay, so now this is how I face. What are the advice you can give me to go through this? And I actually asked one of my client. My client is another CEO of a company, and I asked him, so how to go through this? I have I've been facing this issue, and he tell me it's okay on, just keep continue, and he also gave me some other advice. So that's how you can go through your challenge. Okay, enough said. So these are the fulfillment that I've been through in my sneaker customization journey. And I get to build my network. As the first image you can see, it was the Sneaker Lah team. And the second thing is to work with big brands. In the picture, you can see there's an airplane and a shoe. That's me working with AirAsia for that pair of shoes. I was 17 years old, Form 5 that time. And the person in red color shirt is the then COO, Chief Operating Officer of AirAsia. And third one is a pair of shoes that I've made for one of the very famous Indian director. He is called Prabhu Venkat. And lastly is I get to purchase my own car when I was 20. Yeah. Anyways, so Now, question and answer time. And if you are free, you can scan on the QR code to access Sneaker Durian website, Instagram, and also my own Instagram. Just look up. And I would love to listen to what are the questions you have here. Okay, just tell me, type it in, and I'll answer one by one.
Thank
If it's too
you
fast.
very much, Louis. Just give me a few
Sure,
seconds,
sure, go
for me
ahead.
to take the eye check-in.
Okay, miss.
Then you can have the questions. So, eye check-in for ENT 1014. Please do eye check-in with the students. And now I will be sharing the code for ENT 2114. Yes. Okay, I have done my part. So
Okay.
wonderful sharing session. So over to you, students. Please
All
ask
right. Thank you,
questions.
miss. Thank you, miss. Okay, I think I've seen a few questions over here. Maybe I can answer one by one. So starting off with Junjun, you mentioned that should have charged per hour. I think you are mentioning the chips something brand. Okay, almost said it out. Anyways, yeah, should have charged the consultation fee, right? I should have done that. Next, Joel, at least you didn't had a bad business deal with family member like myself. That the dude and girl nearly ended our family if I wasn't so forgiving to them. Okay, sorry, I don't really get the scenario, but I feel bad for you. And thank you. Thank you for the congratulations on my car. Okay, next. Sig Ativa. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very proud. It's called Durian Mobile, by the way. Reason being, it's black color and it's kind of fat. So I want to call it Batmobile, but I convert into Durian Mobile. Okay. Next. Okay, this guy or girl actually sent me direct message. How do you come up with your brand name, Sneaker Durian? Okay, uh, I want it to be very local. I don't like to be very generic because anyone can just open up another sneaker customization brand. But how it sticks to people's mind is that I call it Sneaker Durian. Whenever next time people heard the word Sneaker Durian, then they think, I heard it before somewhere. Because it's very odd, but at the moment, but it's relatable as well. You know this is in Malaysia because in Malaysia there's only a few customization company. Okay, hope it answers. Next, Kin Fong. Love your sharing. So glad that you have made it through for your hard time during your business. Yeah, thank you. I hope you learn a thing or two. If you have any question, you can scan the QR code. Preferably if you scan the Louis one, okay? Because that's my personal one. So I will answer you more personally, better. Okay, next, Jaslyn. So after that challenge, where a large client cancel the deal, you just move on. What can you do to deal with this again? Okay, so good question. Now my first thing in mind when a company come to me, I would say, give me a proposal that you have, or at least a document. It has to be written out. Once you written out me what is your intention, you write everything down. It's more formal, so that you have to be responsible on your own words because previously it was just all talking through WhatsApp. In that case, I don't really know who am I dealing with. They told me they are from the chips something company, but in the very end I found out that they are actually from the marketing company. They are not directly from the chips something company. So it's the marketing company that's at fault, and I didn't know that I'm dealing with them. So I need a letter of intention from them, and then only we can move on and we discuss from there onwards. I hope it helps. Next, Caitlin. Do you have any advice on juggling studies while owning a small business? Always have, because my time is same as your time. You got 24 hours, I got 24 hours as well. But I've always been very flexible for my schedule, even though it might be very packed. Just to tell you, this slide was actually done this morning. Because I was quite busy with my another hobby slash business. I'm into coin collecting. So I just had an exhibition for the last Friday, Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, in terms of time management is very important. You have to make sure that uh you don't have to strive the best for everything. You just have to make sure that everything is going, let's say if you got 100 marks, everything has to be 70% at least. Then you can add more things in. Okay. So how I do is that I don't have to get 3.8 full or 4.0 CGPA, which I think is it's gonna take me too much time. I just aim for 3.5. That's all I want. And just nice, I got 3.52. So I'm a barely passing first class honor. And well, if you go out and you tell somebody you are first class honor, who's gonna ask you get 3.8 or 3.52, right? So there's no need to strive for the best. Just do your best and work on more things that you're interested in. Okay, if you are interested in something, you will do well in it. Next. Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you, I have not always been a very smart student since young. During my UPS, I only got 2 A's. And then during my PT3, I only got about 5 A's out of 10. So I'm not a super smart student, but I've been improving step by step slowly. Okay. So next, uh, who are, okay, Ryan. Hi, how do you start up your business at such a young age in terms of financial wise? Okay, uh, I started off my business by reselling shoelaces. Okay, I'm gonna be very frank. How much I bought the shoelace for and how much I sell. At that point, sneaker community, it was a big thing. Nobody sells shoelaces. Everybody has been selling shoes. And you can't control shoes. You can't buy shoes as you wish because they are limited. But shoelaces you can buy as much as you want because they are manufactured in bulk quantity. So I bought shoelaces at like, let's say 2-3 ringgit and I sell like 15 ringgit. At that time, it was already making big money for myself as a student. So that's how I started with, let's say 1-2 ringgit, and I eventually grew to how I have more financial capital to work on more different business venture. Okay, so I did not borrow any money from my parents nor anybody else. Okay, so if I can do it, I'm pretty sure all of you can do it. Doesn't mean it has to be selling shoelaces, but just seek for a gap that you think you can fulfill and try your best to do it. If you fail, there's no harm as well. Okay, but not to invest too much money on something when you don't really know it yet. Okay, because I have been through also where I want to expand into another market like fashion jewelry, like those chains, rings that are not jewelry, they are not actual jewelry. So I wanted to do that and I stocked up a lot. Until now I still have a lot of stock because I don't know what to do with it. I cannot sell already. So yeah. So don't put too much money on stock as you think that you are very good at it. You have to actually start the business, start from small, slowly invest more and more. And then eventually you will know what people want to buy, what people don't like, and that's how you can grow a business. Hope it helps. Next, Isaac, do you write a contract for every deal that you do now, or is it based on trust? Well, most of my deals are B2C, which means I'm the business and I'm dealing with customer, like end consumer. Let's say they want to do for birthday gifts, they want to do for wedding shoes, because nowadays they don't like to wear heels. They want to wear sneakers, but with their names on it, with their design they like. So yeah, so I don't really need to write a contract with end consumer. They're just buying from me. So in that case, no. But if it's with a big company, preferably a black and white. Okay. Next, Junzen, can you let the man play his FIFA? Go ahead. Okay, next. Young K. Okay, direct message to me. I noticed a VTuber design on your slide. Do you accept commission that aligns with your interests? Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a VTuber, the one with the angel wing one, right? Actually, before that, I don't even know what is a VTuber. Apparently, it's a virtual YouTuber where they are a virtual figure. And there apparently there's a lot of followers. I never know. People are watching their live streams. So yeah, any design, as long as you got the idea, I got the way to make for you. Okay, so just tell me, you can WhatsApp me, not WhatsApp, okay, you can message me on Sneaker Durian, Instagram, scan the QR code. If you want to customize any design of your VTuber, of your likings, I can do it for you. Okay, next, another person asking me on direct message, how do you find out that you are good at customizing shoes? It's such a niche hobby. Yes, it's very niche hobby because I never know that I'm good at customizing shoes. I just know that I have passion in shoes. I am a very handicraft person. So this two, you add up, it becomes customization of shoes. Nobody gonna teach you how to do it. So I learned it by myself. And if you have interest in something, go ahead, explore. As you go more and more further and you develop better, bigger, people will start realizing what are the why you are doing this. Because at first people may think that yeah, cannot one. Okay. So one cool fun story, right, was that my cousin, about 10 years older than me, he is very artsy guy. He draws better than me. And he used to customize shoes for somebody else, and he was charging 50 ringgit and nobody wants to do it. That's how the story came to me, that my dad told me, did you know back then your cousin tried to do that and it didn't work? So yeah, to me it worked. So yeah, doesn't mean that it doesn't work, then it won't work. Okay, next, Ryan. Whoa, the profit from resale. Yeah lah, can lah. Back in the days, okay lah. Okay, next, Aaron Tay. What type of business is good for beginner? Anything, as long as you're good at it. Okay, if you have interest in gaming, you think about gaming. Recently, playing cards like Pokemon and all that has been a thing, right? If you're good at that, if you're a collector, start reselling. No point keeping so many of the thing. Start sharing with other people, and you may make money out of it also. Next, another direct message, where you get the idea from the sneaker design. Oh, I don't really design my own design. It's usually the customers' request and their idea. I have to listen to their idea because in the end, they are the one who wear it. So they have to tell me what they want, and then I will think of some idea and draw it out for them, and they will then it's like a process of designing lah. Next, Cuff. Cuff says, what does it mean commission order now, as in your IG bio? What does it mean? Oh, commission order, if you know, if you are an artist or anything, commission order, that means I commission you to order. I commission you to paint on my shoes. That means I give you money and the idea for you to customize for me. That's what it means by commission. Hope it helps. Next, oh my God, you made shoes for Ray Ray Botak Head. I was just there the other day. Yeah, if you are there at Ray Ray Botak Head, it's a restaurant, fusion restaurant in Gardens Mall, top floor at the book access, inside book access. So at the grand piano there, on top of it, you should able to see my own creation I made for them. And I think their staff is also wearing it. Next, Ahmad Izzat, have you ever messed up a shoe before? If so, what would you do then? Yes, I have messed up before, but it wasn't big mess up. It was just a small mess up lah. Like accidentally paint a bit here, there, then I will just cover it up. But I haven't been, I have not gone through the process where I need to replace a new shoe for them. Not yet. And I hope it won't come. Okay, next. How about counseling? Let's say you want to start a counseling company. Sure. First, you may need to, I would say counseling is actually like a very you need expertise, right? And you need recognition. It's something like doctor. So this thing, right, it's better if you work as a intern under a counseling company. Learn it first. See if you like or not. If you like already, then you work with the founder or other person who are good at who can help you in the business, and then eventually you start it off. Because learn from the best, which means you go to an actual counseling company, intern there. If you got any 3 months time within your study period, you can go there and intern. Doesn't mean that you have to fulfill your own Sunway internship. You can do on your own as well, volunteer one. Okay, next. So far, do you think this business can sustain long to provide for your financial? No, I don't think so. Reason being, I'm a one-man show for now. And I don't want to be one-man show all the time. I want to expand my team, but I need more fundings. So for now, I think it's better for me to go out and see the world first, because I've always been doing my own thing. I want to see the world. I will be getting a full-time job. And also, meanwhile, this Sneaker Durian will still run like how it is right now. Describe your internship as, oh, by the way, Chong Yuan has mentioned, thank you. You're welcome. Next person mentioned in direct message. Describe your internship experience in Sneaker. Yeah, I would say I've seen a lot how the entire industry work, and also how people are talking and how people are making networking within the sneaker community in Malaysia. Because after all, it's just a few of them. So if you know all of them, you are good to go already. Okay. Next, Termi Kulov, what's the most you have made in a year? I don't know. But most important is that I can afford my own thing. I can afford my own living, my own expenses, and can buy my own car. That's most important. Next, Trishta and just curious, how do you and customer agree on where to drop off pick up shoes before and after customization? Oh, I only do it within my own area. So dropping off is always at my place. And sending off, I will always it's always meeting at my own place. If not, then I will ship it using Postaju, GDEX, DHL, anything. Okay, so now I need to go into the last slide. Sorry, I go into the last slide first. The giveaway slide. Okay, the giveaway slide. So now everyone, you have to put in, okay. The giveaway is like this. You don't send me in direct message. Make sure you are sending in the main chat so that everybody can see. How it works is that I would say type number 1. Then you type number 1. Whoever who first type number 1 will get to answer. If he answer wrongly, the second person who type number 1 will be able to answer. Get what I mean? Okay. So I would say what to type and I will give the question. All right. So whoever who first type it out would be able to answer correct. You will be able to get the prize. And the prize I will be giving to I will be sending to Dr. Shanaz first, and you guys can collect from her. I think it'll be easier. Okay. So first question. Okay, everybody ready? First question, only one answer, only one person can answer. So first question is what is the importance of strong ties? Okay, very easy. There is only 3 that I put inside. Don't type it first. I never say type what. If you type out the answer, you're helping somebody else. Okay? Type number 9. Okay, whoa, insane. There's so many. Okay, I see Joel type first. Okay? Everybody agree, Joel. Yeah, you can either type it out, you open your mic. Give me the 3. Provide emotional support. What else? Fast. Hey, 1 only, man. I need 3. Okay, if you cannot answer, I'll move on to the second buddy. Hey, Joel, do you know? You don't know? Okay, then I'll move on to the next person. Sorry. Okay, the next person is JL. JL. Come on. JL, do you want to type out? You got the same answer as well. No way. All of you only got that. Next one, Zarni Ong. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but you know who you are. You also forget sadly. No way. Next, Ryan Chan. Okay, perfect. Ryan got it. Ryan Chan Ting En. Yep, you got it. Congrats. I will pass the gift to Dr. Shanes and you can collect from her. All right. Can. One word is okay. Okay, next. Okay. Now, when did Sneaker Durian first founded? Okay. You're welcome, Ryan. All right, very easy. Just a year. Very easy. Okay, type number 7. Oh, insane. So many. 7, 8 is not correct. Adrian, sorry. Jongs, you may answer it. 2017, easy. Got it. Jongs. Okay, next. Okay. What are the importance wait, what are the perseverance in overcoming challenges? There are 4. Okay, list down all 4. If you're lazy to I didn't say it's to type 4. I said there are 4. Okay, there are 4, and then you either you voice it out, open your mic, it will be easier. Okay, because there was 4, right? Okay, anyways, type number 2. Okay. Okay. Adrian, now your turn. Okay, Adrian Lee. Open mic also can. Stay adaptable. Yep. Easy. More. 3 more. Focus. Yep. 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 Perfect. Even though it's not word by word, but understandable. Adrian Lee. Okay. So I have got 3 now. 2 more to give away. Now there's only a few left, right? You probably know what question I'm gonna ask. What is the importance of weak ties? Very easy. Okay. Now type 6. Okay. Hui Jun Eng. One iPhone 16 Pro Max. I wish. I don't even have 16 Pro Max. New opportunity, diverse perspective. Last one. Come on. Broader network. Okay, can. Broader network. Yep. Hui Jun Eng. Okay, last question. Let me think. Okay, very easy. Let's go easy. What is my 3 hobby that I've put in when I was putting my introduction? There was only 3, very easy. Okay. You have to type number 3. Okay, Yong Meng Lee. There you go. Draw, collect coins, painting. Perfect. All good. Okay, so I think I've come to the end, and I hope all of you has learned something from me. And also, if you got any question, feel free to reach out. It's better if you scan the QR code. The QR code here. Louis, that one. If you got any question, just ask me through Instagram. I will try my best to answer you. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good night, good evening ahead.
Thank
Bye.
you very much, Louis, and thank you very much, students, for your time and paying attention. So everyone really did very well, and wish you all the best, Louis.
Thank you,
And make sure that next time, please do not communicate with the weak ties through WhatsApp, because these things are happening a lot, scammers. So make sure that always put in white and black and white, right? Make sure that you use the official emails if you have, from the Sneakers Durian. Don't use your own personal emails. So that will look more professional. Be careful,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, wish you all the best. I will see you on the Friday session as well. Thank
All
you.
right. Yep. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good
Enjoy.
day. Okay, bye-bye.